Isang kababayan natin sa Vancouver, Canada, nag-viral dahil sa sagot niya sa CBC News interview about sa ayuda na $2,000 a month sa gobyerno. Pakinggan po natin ang sagot niya at kayo na po ang humusga.
You were laid off, not surprisingly, as hotels and the tourism sector closed down. What have you done to help yourself, and how has the government helped you?
The government help us with the CARB, the $2,000 benefit that they're giving us. But aside from that, there's not much available for the workers, and it's pretty disappointing. But we're hoping in the long run or long term, the government will figure out something for the workers, especially in my industry. We are the most hardly hit because we rely on tourism for our business and for our work. And seeing how things right now, it's gonna be a while before people want to travel or stay in hotels.
Well, and I think your issue is more complicated because the $2,000 is not just helping you, it's also helping your daughter who is in the Philippines. Is that right?
Yes. So aside from myself, I'm helping a family in Philippines, and I'm sending them money mostly every month. And the living expenses in Vancouver alone is very expensive. From $2,000, my rent is almost $1,500, $500. What's left for food and groceries, and that's nothing. And I am using other resources like credit card to stay afloat.
And how long do you think you can go on like that, Nim?
It's not long. Like after a couple of months, and I'm not just speaking for myself, I'm speaking for my coworkers, the hotel industry, and I'm sure a lot of us, not just hospitality industry, is hit hard with this. The majority of workers are struggling, and it's very devastating for everyone to navigate in this hard times.
Sure. I'm going to talk to the finance minister in a moment. If you had anything that you wanted to ask him, what would you say to him?
I'd like the government to think of helping workers in the long term, because right now it's fine, but after maybe a month or two, even right now, we're not okay. It's where we lose half of our wages, and that's very hard, but we can manage for short term. Long term, we need the government to think about how are we gonna survive as an industry. As I've said, like we rely on tourism, and it's gonna be a while before it's gonna come back. Who knows if we're gonna come back this year? We're thinking more likely it's gonna take us 18 to 24 months to recover. And losing our job, we also lose our health benefits, and our right to return to work is in jeopardy as well. So we're not just looking at financially, but we are looking with a big picture and our future. And it's very sad because a lot of us, we have put 20, 30, 40 years of our lives doing this job, and it's so devastating that we don't know what the future holds, and no one can answer it for that. Right now, we're just waiting for what's available to us, and the $2,000. I'm not speaking just for myself. I'm sure it's not enough.
Okay.
So mga kababayan, explain ko po sa inyo para po sa ating kaalaman. Yung Alberta po, yung minimum wages po ito per oras is $15. Pero yung BC sa Vancouver po, kasi Vancouver po ito nangyari, so yung minimum wage po nila is 13.85 per oras po yon. Times 8 po, kasi sa 8 hours ka magtatrabaho sa isang araw. So, 110.8 per day times 5, kasi 5 days ka magtatrabaho within a week, equals 554. I-times natin kasi isang buwan, 4 weeks po yon. So times 4 equals $2,216 po yung salary. Tapos yung ibigay sa government is 2,000. So 200 lang po yung difference na ibigay sa government kaysa magtatrabaho ka. Itong minimum sahod po, ito po yung mga cashier, natatrabaho sa Tim Hortons, sa coffee shop, Starbucks, Jollibee, McDonald's, KFC, mga cashier. Yan po ang minimum wages po dito. So, kayo na po ang maghusga. Tatanggap ka ng 2,000 na hindi nagtatrabaho or magtatrabaho ka pero yung sahod mo 2,216 lang po. Salamat po.
Last